Uh, this is Black Light, and our biggest problem is is beating up on one another and dividing our own self up. And when you contemplate on what the, what the problem is, why is that so? 9 times out of 10, it's ego, and we talking about money. You know, we're talking about uh, when his ego is money. You know, and uh, I'm not worried about money, and I'm not worried about viewers. Now I done lost 3 viewers because I one time I had 40 viewers. Now I got 38. Now that's 2 viewers, but I'm not worried about it because it could have been the FBI or the KKK or CIA or somebody else. I don't know because I don't go into comments because unless a brother notify me, you know, I check that out. But I don't go into comments because people ain't who they say they are. And you don't know. And brothers be getting mad at a post somebody put up about them or in the chat room. So you don't know who they is. Person could claim to be anybody. It don't have to be them. It can look like it's them, but it don't have to be them. Because they can manipulate technology now. You know. So, you know, I don't trust brothers that trying to divide and conquer. The brothers got female against the male. You know. And you got what else they doing? Uh, the conscious community against the Hebrew Israelites. The nation, somebody against the Nation of Islam. The Nation of Islam, they don't hardly too much talk about that kind of stuff. You know, more people, I criticize them, but you don't hardly see them criticizing nobody. Every now and then they might criticize somebody like Jesse, somebody like that, but for the most part, they don't criticize too many people. And if they do it from the rostrum, you know. And but you got everybody hating on everybody. And my, my hopes was to unify as many as I can. But as long as you got brothers worshiping that dollar and idolizing their own self worth, then and you got people that's following them. You got, I call them groupies, because if y'all really listen to how them brothers speak, it don't make no sense, man. You know, you got to have you got to have a strong mentality or a strong intellect and a strong willpower. You got to have the will, which translates into determination. You got to have a determined idea that you going to conquer all your foes and rule yourself, because the black man, is all over the planet. He was all over the planet. You know, we talking about billions of years now, trillions of years. See, y'all can only first the Caucasian was just talking about 6,000 years. Then now he's tracing the black man back further than that, and he's putting himself into that. So if you're talking about 1,000,000 years, he gonna say he was here 1,000,000 years. You know, so the timelines is all distorted according to the Caucasian. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad says 76 trillion years is as far back as they could go because they wasn't writing, they didn't keep records. But he says it goes back even further than 76 trillion. You know? So, who you gonna believe? A man that just came on the planet 6,000 years ago? How did he get here? He just didn't pop up out of nothing. He came from us. You know, what do you want to believe? He's a creature from outer space? Or what? He comes from us. And as far as the black woman and the black man, you know, I remember hearing that story about the Morphodites from the Empress, because I interviewed one of her soldiers, a spokesman, and he said that's where Niagara Falls come from. That word Niagara Falls translates into nigger falling, niggers falling, and they were Morphodites, you know, man and woman, you know, and the Caucasians, they were living like Indians lived in teepees and so forth, and the Caucasian tried to wipe them off. But they saying that's how it was at first. Man and woman, they had man and woman gentles in one body. And it's still some around today. And that's evidence that there's some people that exist like that. So if that's the case, then if according to what the Empress, the Washita, Empress of the Washita Nation said, well, she didn't say it, but one of her spokesmen said, well, then they came at the same time. Man and woman was in one body. You know, Lou Gossett played a picture where he was a creature, a man and a woman, impregnated itself. Now, I mean, we don't know. But I do think they came here at the same time, myself. I think man and woman you know, maybe they were one at once. I don't know. The Supreme Minister said he didn't know which one came first. You know. But however it is, we can speculate on it, but we don't know for sure. So we shouldn't waste too much time into that. You know, we should try to work out a strategy to unify us instead of dividing us. Because this country right here, it's not the country, but the corporation, United States, is fixing to crash. The country's gonna be here unless they blow it up, and it's fixing to crash. This structure, and we don't have a structure of our own in place, and you got to make up your mind. Are you gonna go down with the ship? Or are you gonna save yourself and rule? This is Black Light Out. With the night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.